MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Settling in now, Jed Lowry. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
First pitch, 720.
Hit in the air out to left field. On the move is Ozuna. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. J.D. Davis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. The 1-0 home.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. Mets 0, Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And the pitch. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Markakis, originally from New York State. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
3-0 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. The 3-0 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting first, the first baseman.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh and 1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Throw to third, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Acuna digs in now as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 4 home runs, and 15 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery.
Inside, ball 1.
Freeman stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Popped up, and the first baseman can't get there. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken there by Lowry. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 5 homers and 14 driven in. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's low.
Popped up. Alonso has a play. Oh, no, he butchered it. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a
now
ball.
a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder, Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy's been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
Ball. Down.
Ramos tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That is it.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Has a look, now the pitch. He's got to hurry. Runners on first with one down. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now in the box, Charlie Culberson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate, Austin Riley, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The average coming in 257, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. After it is Cespedes. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Cole Hamels.
Into the box now, Cole Hamels, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Not only do they come into the day with one of the best ERAs in the league, but they're also among the best teams at not allowing home runs, something they take a lot of pride in. Talking with members of the pitching staff earlier, several of them mentioned how limiting home runs really makes things difficult on the opposition, especially in today's game, where teams don't try to manufacture runs as much anymore. As one of them said, if teams are going to get the best of us, they're going to have to really rack up the hits, and we don't make that easy. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Digging in, Noah Syndergaard. Here's the first pitch to him. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Syndergaard is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Coming to the plate now, Jed Lowry. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 3-1. Hard hit ball to short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. J.D. Davis the next to bat. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1. They're down 2-0. Stepping up now, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2-2. Here now the 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Freeman, a California-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First offering on its way. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The count now at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the belt, kicks and deals. line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Here comes the first pitch. Circle change there, called strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. From the stretch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Flowers has it. And that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Braves lead this one 2-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Acuna, a 22-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit hard to third. Davis grabs it cleanly, and that's the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
A man at second with 1 down, and next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw. And he's called out on a close play at third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-2. is swung on and missed. He got him. Braves go down quietly. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Mets.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
To the plate now, Noah Syndergaard. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Here's Jed Lowry now. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
No runs, 3 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here's Hamels now on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And he gets the call there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So here's Pete Alonso, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game that's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Charlie Culberson. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
At the plate, Austin Riley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Cole Hamels.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher. First offering on its way. Ground ball left side. Davis has got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Now here it comes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
A 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1.
Back outside.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Stepping in, Dominic Smith. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. So up steps Ozzie Albies.
Leading up for the Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Misses, ball 2.
2-2 now.
Lined hard toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so big moment in this game. His teammates can pick him up and drive him in now. That might be all they need to get the W here.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0.
3.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the belt. Kicks and deals.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And he falls behind 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A dive and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late and the bases are loaded now.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In now, Ronald Acuna, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Acuna carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
The left fielder, number 20.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate now, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. One and one.
1-1.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe one batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Brad Brock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Brock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ballgame when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 0-2 pitch, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Austin Riley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
4 runs here in this half inning. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. And he popped him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Standing in now, Cole Hamels, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 7 and the Mets nothing. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Robinson Cano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Robinson Cano.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. One out, nobody on. That's popped up. Riley into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Ready for another chance? Jed Lowry. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Hops this one up. Culberson onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Of their hits, 7 of them have come from at-bats where they were behind in the count. Now, hitting in pitchers' counts is pretty much never the recipe for success, but the fact that they've done such a great job of that today is pretty good proof that these guys are battling every trip to the plate.
Thank you, Heidi. Justin Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
38, Justin Wilson.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Nick Markakis.
First delivery to him on the way.
No, inside.
Now the 1-0. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Ready with the 1-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing by Markakis, and he launches this one high and deep to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. 4th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
No outs, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Braves 8 and the Mets nothing. Mark Melanson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Mark Melanson.
All set for the start of the inning. Standing in, J.D. Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
1-1.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
In now, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes.
The center fielder. Yoenis.
Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball.
Close, but just off the outside corner.
2-2.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jackson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 77. Luke Jackson.
To the plate now, Wilson Ramos.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Still only 1 out in the inning. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base. but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Count 1-0.
Two down, runners at first and second. And he takes a cold strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Two men are on with 2 men out. Softly hit here to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Braves 8 and the Mets 2. Robert Gesellman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Ready now, Tyler Flowers.
Leading up for the Braves, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Striding into the box, Charlie Culberson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Ender Inciarte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Braves strand 1, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Chris Martin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Tomas Nido is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Here's the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Came inside with the off-speed stuff, and it catches the corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hops this one up. Albies over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now that's second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jed Lowry. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. One out, nobody on. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Cole Hamels in line for the victory, showed the lead hold. Runner at first here, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Mets down to their final out now. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-2 tonight's final. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Hamels earns win number 4 on the season. Noah Syndergaard was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Atlanta Braves racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 8-2. The Phillies bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field, 4-3. The St. Louis Cardinals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins, 3-1. The Washington Nationals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 5-0. Curt Casali was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, as the Reds were winners over the Diamondbacks, 4-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined for 10 hits as a team, as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park, 4-3. The Milwaukee Brewers took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 1-0. The Cleveland Indians combined for a 4-hitter, as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx, 5-1. Brett Phillips drove in 4 as the Royals got the win against the Rays 7-5. The Baltimore Orioles got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-5. The Tigers combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 7-2. The Twins totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-3. It was their 7th straight victory. The White Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 6-0. The Seattle Mariners smacked 15 team hits as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 9-5. The Astros knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.